In this video, I'm going to show you how to fix a rip or tear in a bumper cover. Yes, I'm going to use a Nitro welder, show you how to weld this up, demonstrate, and how to do this. Now the first thing you'd want to do, of course, wash with soap and water, the front side and the back side, which I've already done. But chances are, if this was in an accident, probably this is going to be shaped, you know, it got hit, there's a bow in it or something like that. So you're going to want to take a heat gun and heat that up, reshape it, you know, before you start the repairs. Now on this one, I just cut a slit with a saw. It did not have any damage, it wasn't cracked or torn. So just to demonstrate how to do this, I just went ahead and cut a slit in it. I'm going to weld that up. First thing you want to do after you got it shaped, let's say we did shape it and we got it where we want it, you're going to put some aluminum tape on back, and that will help hold everything in place and it'll provide a backing for whenever we flip it around to do the other side. We're going to get some 80 grit on a DA sander and we're going to sand it back here. Okay, the next thing we're going to do after we got it sanded, we're just going to kind of V out this crack right here. I'm going to start a little bit before and end after. I'm just kind of V'ing out a groove for the plastic filler rod to go in. Okay, got that V'd out. Now I've turned my machine on. It takes a few minutes for it to heat up. Once it heats up, I'll be back to weld. Okay, I'm going to clean that up a little bit. And then I'm going to start to the outside of where I V'd it out at. And you want your torch heating up the plastic and this filler rod at the same time. So you want to get them both hot. And this is a fusion process where it actually melts the plastic into the bumper cover, the rod into the bumper cover. And I'm going to hold this straight up and down, and I'm just going to act like I'm just pushing it through the bumper cover as I go forward. So I'm starting to heat both of them up. Just pushing straight down. Trying to do this with my hands out of the way so you can see. Okay, now I'm going to fold it all the way this way, heat it up. And then this way I'm just going to pull. Now you can use your Nitro and your iron together, and this just helps smooth it out. Backside's not going to matter as much. Let me try to get this where you can see. So got that smoothed up. And if you wanted to, you could sand that to make it a little bit smoother, which it doesn't really matter on the back side. But what we're going to do now is we're going to flip it around. Now we can go ahead and take our tape off. And then we're going to sand the front side and do the same procedure to the front side. We'll start before the crack. I'm going to start out here. Slow RPM works better with plastic. Now I'm going to weld up this side, starting right here. Just pushing straight down at the rod. I have to get another piece. I got too short on me. I'm going to overlap that just a little bit. Fold it over. Now I'm going to smooth it out a little bit. So here, it's not tight. Okay, got it smoothed out. When you're not using your welder, be sure and put it on cool down. Okay, I'll let that set up for just a little bit, then I'll sand it smooth. So while that's cooling, we'll talk about this welder just for a minute. This is made through dentfix. Turn it over here where you can see it. It's a Nitro welder. So you hook it up to air compressor, compressed air from your shop, and it converts it to nitrogen. And that's what we're actually using, is nitrogen to weld that. About the best place to put these, like I said, that you want that on cool down unless you're welding. And when you weld, you turn it to gas weld. Put these on about 6. Both of them work pretty well at 6 for most things that I've done so far. So I usually keep it in that range. And then when you're done, you want it to be on cool down. You want to turn these to 0. Let that cool down for a little bit, and then you'll turn it off. So pretty sweet system. Got it not too long ago, and enjoyed playing around with it. So it makes plastic welding very easy. Okay, I allowed that to cool down. Now I'm going to DA it with that 80 grit. Okay, now I've got it sanded down. There are still a few little lows here. Probably what I'll do is all this is, there's no lows in this area, but just right here, you can, to finish this out, we could put some more welding rod in there, or what I'm going to do, I'm going to spray some adhesion promoter on it, and then I'm going to apply some flexible parts adhesive on that, just to fill that in, block that out, and then it'll be ready for prime. So that's the steps to take using a Nitro welder to repair a bumper cover.
If you like this video, be sure and give us a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, take care, and we'll see you in the next video.